Hello and welcome back to my channel. So guys, thank you all for coming on to watch. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, if you're an old subscriber, thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to be sharing my big chop video. So basically I cut my hair. So I came up with this very wonderful idea that I wanted to cut my hair, and I did. I cut up a lot of length, and at the time I don't know what made me think that was the best possible route to go, and I obviously didn't want to stretch my hair, so I just eyeballed it. Well, after all of that escapade, needless to say, I miss my long hair, but it's fine, it's just hair, so it's gonna grow back. So here you see me and my girls trying to get my hair into like a ponytail, because apparently I don't even know what this style is called. I think I'll find the name and insert it in the video. So like this particular pattern of cutting hair, where you bring your hair forward and then you cut off some lengths, apparently it's supposed to give you like layers at the end of the day. Well, with my hair and the shrinkage that happens with it, I don't know what I got. It looked nice. It looks nice when it's wet. It looked nice after the cuts. But you guys just keep on watching if you are interested in this video, really.
Yeah, there's a desperate attempt to just put my hair, like smooth out all the kinks, because I don't know, my hair texture is just a bit, it's really amazing. Very dynamic. Like you look at me, you're sure like I have this really nice texture, but then the shrinkage be doing its thing all the time. Like shrinkage is real with my hair. Like, my hair can actually just shrink and become like a fro, really, and I don't even know how it does that with this texture and all of that. But yeah, so we're just trying to put the hair into, like, just bring it forward, make sure that, because it's important to smooth out your hair so that you don't end up cutting lengths that are deceptive, like maybe it's already shrunken but you didn't know that you didn't comb it out well, so you cut it shorter than it's supposed to be. Meanwhile, it could have been whatever. So yeah, that's what's happening here. Tie it at the base, and for me here, I needed to tie it at several points, because I felt like the back was not as long as when bringing it forward, so I just wanted to keep that several layers, so that I cut the hair in layers. So you can just see me trying to put the hair, and so my girl was like, no, they can't see, the video is not capturing, so I had to raise my head and phew, snip, and that scream. They screamed, they're like, Jesus, but yeah, we did that, and I took down the little pumps, pom ponytails, and I did it again. It felt so good, to just, because it's something like that's been on my bucket list. So, okay, I didn't even give a backstory why I felt like I needed to cut my hair. So I felt like pregnancy took a toll on my hair and maybe stress, and I started to feel like my hair wasn't evenly thick all through. I don't know if you've had that experience with your natural hair or with your hair in general. When it's not as thick as it used to be, it's not as full and luscious as it used to be. Sometimes I even felt like my curl pattern even changed postpartum, and it's been happening for a while. So if you see the top layer of the hair, you could still see some straggly ends, and I just really didn't like the way when I twist my hair, the base is thick but the ends are really, really thin. So I just wanted to get rid of that. And I've had a couple of ladies come in and they have similar issues, and what I'm just going to say is that a lot of women are iron deficient, a lot of women are deficient a lot of nutrients that we really need, that also keeps our hair in great health. And it's important that we actually just take care of our internal environment too, because the hair, the skin, all those things are like a reflection of what is going on the inside. So, and me not knowing, just thinking everything was fine, though I noticed a couple of other things that maybe should have told me to go check my levels, but I just let it go on for a while. After I wasn't but I realized I was shedding hair in balls, like a lot of hair I was just lucky to still have hair on my head, but I just realized I was shedding a lot more and all of that. And coupled with the fact that, let's be honest, I get really busy. I'm busy taking care of everybody's hair, and most times mine gets neglected because, I really did not have the time. And for a long time, I didn't want to lose control of doing my hair myself. So, but at some point, I just came to the point that if I'm going to have healthy hair, I'm going to have to let someone else take care of my hair while I take care of other people's hair and all of that. So, for me, I would say if you're experiencing thinning and all of that, you should definitely check out your levels, up your intake of nutritious food, your veggies, your fruits, your balanced diet. Especially check your iron levels and take a lot of green juices, take a lot of omega-3s, eat good protein and all of that, and it will also reflect on your hair. Then please do not take your treatments and your hair care routine for granted. Just don't think it's just to mark time or something. No, it's actually really, really important, because for me, I saw the negative effect it had on my hair, just keeping wash day. I even got careless. I usually would be the person that I can't even lie down without a bonnet. I can't lie down on regular cotton pillows, but I found myself doing all of that because, it gets to a point where you feel like, I also styled my hair a couple of times in the past couple of, maybe a year, and all of that. And all of those things, I wouldn't really say it's the styling, but sure, it all impacted one way or the other and all of that. So you need to figure out, okay, what things am I doing to my hair that is actually hurting the health of my hair? And I always say choose health over looking peng or looking a certain way. You could always prioritize the health of your hair over looking glamorous, really. And so this cut was necessary, was inevitable. I know I did a terrible job at cutting this hair, but man, I needed to let it go. Especially the front. The front took the major toll. The back was still somewhat okay, but the front took a major toll, really. It was just, and funny enough, when the layers were off, especially that middle layer. I don't know why I included it in that matter, really, because you can see how short it is compared to the rest of the hair. So it now made the hair in such a way that whenever I'm parting the hair in section, it still looks as if the hair is thin, but the thinness is not coming from the fact that the hair is unhealthy. It's coming from the fact that the layers are not, the entire bulk in that section are not on the same length. So some hairs are longer while some are shorter, but it was actually self-inflicted. But overall, I looked okay. Like, I looked good. I loved the shape at the time. My shrinkage won't let me express this hair well, but you know, it looked nice. And the deed has been done. I was still craving for scissors. I just told myself, I beg, let me check this off my bucket list. What's the need? Why am I afraid to lose, you know, cut off some layers in my hair? Oh my god, which scissors was that? Man. Okay, well, what I would say is when you want to trim your hair, either you use proper hair shears or you get like fresh shears. It needs to be sharp so that you don't inflict more damage on your hair. And as you can see, my girls were really shocked that I did it, but the hair was pretty even, the length was pretty even, and by the time I was done with the cut, I went from butt length to just under my bra. Well, that was a major move, but I can't complain. I'm so happy. I was so happy, actually. The only downside to it was the next morning. I forgot that when you have short hair, your hair is going to stand. So after like I did a twist to that front, the next morning I got up and all of them were standing. I'm like, what is this? So I forgot how having short hair actually looks and feels like. And I would say my hair has grown quite a bit. It's grown in quite a lot. This cut, I had it in December. This is December of 2021, and this is October 2022. Almost a year. And probably just insert a video of my length check and how the hair is growing out now and all of that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, that was weird, but you can even see my edges were a bit sparse there, but luckily they've all filled in and all of that. So yeah, that was the video of how I cut my hair. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I loved my cuts, as crude as it was, but I can't complain. I love the thickness and the fullness that returned to the hair. And you can see my length check. So see you guys next time. Bye.